Hello everyone, this is Gowthami. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you for encouraging me to upload a new videos. In this series, we are going to learn a new concept. Let's begin. So today's session is all about ReactJS. So we all know that what is the purpose of using this ReactJS? In order to develop a front-end applications, we will make use of this ReactJS. Then what is the usage of learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? If you know the concepts of all those HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, then it will be very simple to understand when you are developing an application using the ReactJS. So that is the reason first we have learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And now what is the main usage of using this library? So using this library, we can build a single page applications. Usually, whenever you are creating an application, some of the libraries or frameworks helps us to develop multi-page applications. Okay, that means every page will be reloaded whenever you are doing the modifications. Instead of loading only that specific page, it will load the entire application to update the modification what you have done. Okay, but when you are using the React.js, where you have done the changes, only that specific page will be reloaded. It will not update, it will not reload the entire page, entire application. So that is the main usage of this React.js. So see here, React is a JavaScript library for building a user interface. User interface nothing but the front-end pages only. It is one of the JavaScript library. There are different types of libraries and frameworks also there, but we are discussing the React.js. React is used to build a single page application. I will discuss what is meant by single page application. React allows us to create a reusable UI components. So UI components is nothing but user interface components. Usually, whenever you are developing a web application, every application having a multiple pages. Every page having a common divisions, common sections like footer section, head section, navigation section, yes or no? So whenever you are developing a multiple pages, instead of writing the same structure again and again in each and every page, you create a common structure with the one component name and you add that component name in all the pages so that you no need to write the structure again and again. Okay, so that is what the reusability. React is a free and open source library. Whenever you are creating a React application with React.js, you should make use of a library like a software. So that software is a free of cost and you can also visualize it. That's why we are calling it like an open source library. And it was developed by the person Jordan Walkie. So he is an employee in Facebook. Okay, and so I said that what is meant by single page application. Let's have an example. If you open any kind of e-commerce website, I have taken an example Amazon. See here, whenever I'm navigating from one page to another page, here see this is a one page, this is one page, this means whenever I'm navigating, right, when it is opening some other page, okay, that is called a pages. Whenever I'm navigating from one page to another page, so you can observe here, you just observe here, it will reload the complete application. See, if now we are in some home page, now I'm trying to click on this customer service. If you are clicking on the customer service, what it is doing? It is reloading the complete page instead of open the single page here. So this kind of applications is not developed with the help of React.js. So this is a multi-page application. Okay, so it might be developed by maybe using like a like what I can say, Angular, that kind of frameworks can be used for developing these things. Okay. So see again, if I'm coming back somewhere else, so see if I'm coming to one more page, it is completely reloading. When it is coming cross symbol and it is reloading means, which means it is reloading the complete page. So this is not a single page application. So then how the single page application would be? See, I have opened this React.js official website. If I'm trying to navigate from one page to another page, for suppose if I'm clicking on the community, this is the home page actually. When I'm clicking on the community, you just observe this place. I'm clicking on community. Can you see, did you see any kind of changes when it is opening this community section? No, because it is a single page application. For suppose if I'm making docs, Can you see any kind of changes? No, it is coming in the same page. It means it is a single page application. So this is what are single page applications. For suppose I take a simple example, email, Gmails. If you are getting a message, okay, where it will be? It will be in the inbox. It will get updated only that section. Okay, it will not get reloaded the complete section where it contains multiple types of sections like a bin section, trash section, something like workspace. So many kind of sections will be there in the Gmail. So whenever you are receiving an email, it will be there in the inbox. That means the inbox only get updated. So that kind of applications, we will call it like a single page applications. Okay, so this is what the meaning of single page application. And coming to reusability, observe carefully in this website. Here, this just see this top part. This is head part, I can say. This is a navigation part where I can say this. And come to the bottom, this is called a footer page. So where it contains something like to know about them and what are the how to connect with them, how to make money with them, and how you want help from them, and what is the address. So this and all something about Amazon website, right? So this is called a footer section. And the top one, I can say it like a navigation part where it contains multiple links to navigate from one page to another page. See, if I make this one as a home page, when I'm moving to some other page, see, I'm just clicking on it. If I'm moving to some other page, this part is common. This head part is common. That means the navigation part is common, and come bottom, and this footer part is common. So for every page, it might be having a common component that is called a head part and this bottom part. Sometimes there will be having some kind of sidebars also. So here what I can say, component is nothing but every section I can call it like a component. You can say this if I see, if I'm focusing on this is a one component. If I'm focusing on this, wherever you are getting the box, that is one component. This complete, this search bar is complete one component. This language is one component. This sign in is one component. That means wherever I'm focusing, I can say everything is a component. Okay, so if you are having a similar thing in your pages, that can be reusable just by creating a component and just give that component link in that particular page instead of writing the code again and again. So that is what the meaning of a component. Hope this one is clear. And coming to the next part here, what is the next thing here is why it is not getting reloaded the complete page? Because it is maintaining the virtual DOMs instead of the normal DOMs. Usually normal DOM, what it will do means the same explanation what I said before. Wherever you have done the changes, instead of loading that particular page, it is reloading the complete page because of it is using the normal DOMs. DOM is nothing but document object model. Every application have their own hierarchy, one tree. It will be having one specific tree. There will be no common tree. Every application have their unique trees. Okay, so whenever you are doing the changes, only that specific part will get manipulated instead of manipulating the complete page. So that is what are normal DOMs. If you are creating an application with the help of ReactJS, ReactJS applications will maintain a special kind of DOMs called virtual DOMs. What is the usage of using that virtual DOMs means? Instead of manipulating the complete page, that means entire page, it will do changes in the specific part. That is what the meaning of virtual DOM. And what is the history of ReactJS? So this was developed in the year 2011, and that time it is released with the version called v0.3.0, and it released into the public in the year 2013 July. And the current version of this now, what we are using is, right, the version is a v18.0.0. So this was coming from 2022. We are using the same thing. And if there is some changes, we can see that changes also. Okay, no problem. And if you want to create an application, React application, you should use a command called create React app. That was introduced in the year, that was introduced when you are when you have introduced the React.js. But the current version that we are using for creating a React application is v5.0.1, okay, which was launched in the year 2022 at the month April. And This create React app command will contain different types of tools. What is the purpose of using this means? It will makes us to communicate with the machine in a easier way. Usually, I will be using a browser like a Microsoft Edge. You might be using something like a Mozilla. Some might be using a Google Chrome. Some might be using something else. So every browser having their own translators. Okay, based on the browser, the React application make use of the translators like a web app, Babel, ESLint. So what all these tools indicates means these tools tells to translate between the user and the machine. Based on the browser, it will choose the tools for communication purpose. So that is what I mentioned here, Webpack, Babel, and ESLint. Okay, and what are the applications or developed using this React.js? So very much familiar sites we are using in our daily life like Facebook, Instagram, Netflix, Reddit. All these applications are developed by using the React library only. So I just listed few of them. There are so many websites which were developed by using the React.js. And when you want to work with React.js, I already said that you need to download and install the software that is React.js. So, and also I said that it's a free of cost and it's an open source software. So before beginning it, what are the prerequisites we need? So we need a Visual Studio Code. And remember, we are working with the front end only. Although you are working with the front end, you need a one kind of runtime environment, that is Node.js. Very important. Without Node.js, you cannot develop the front end applications. What is the purpose of using this Node.js means? It will going to receive the responses, what and all you are going to get the outputs from the server side. That is what I'm saying, runtime environment on the server side. So what it is going to run on the server, that can be seen, that can be done with the help of the Node.js. So that's why when you're creating a React.js application, you should install Node.js also. When you are installing the Node.js, there will be a package called npm Node Package Manager that will be also get installed. Just like if, for example, if you are having a mobile, so if you are using an Android phones, what it will be having? It will be having some kind of applications pre-installed. Yes or no? So some of the applications will be present already in your mobiles when you are purchasing it. So if you want a new application, what you will do? You will go to the Play Store and you will download those things. Yes or no? So that's just same way. When you are installing the Node.js, there will be one package available just like a Play Store present in your mobile, npm. If you want other than the usage, means other than the functionalities present in the Node.js, you can install with the help of npm. Understanding what I'm saying? If you want some other functionalities or some other packages which is required for your project, you can get it by using npm. That is the main purpose of using this npm here. So along with React.js, you should install Node.js also. We are already familiar with Visual Studio Code. Now we need to install Node.js and React.js. So what are the steps that you need to follow for installing the Node.js? A very simple steps which I already installed. So what are the steps that you need to do? I'm just going to show the PPT. Just go through the PPTs and just install it in your system. So just to open your browser. In the browser, you just type it like this. What to type it? So just type it like Node.js. Node.js download, just type it. Once you type it, you will get different types of links. So whenever you are installing the softwares or downloading the softwares, make sure it is from the official website. So I'm just clicking on this. Once you click on this, it is going to open one site, okay, home page, where it contains a Windows installer. Just click on this. If you are using the Windows, you just click on this. Okay, if you are something else, you just click the drop down. You will have different types of operating systems. You choose those operating systems and you start downloading based on your operating systems. Okay, so once you install this one, once you click on that one, it is going to download it successfully. Later part, what you need to do here is, once it is downloaded successfully, you should double click on that downloaded file. Once you click on the downloaded file, you are going to see this kind of a pop-up window where it will suggest us to install the Node.js in your system. Simply click on the next. Once you click on the next, you are going to see the license agreement pop-up window. Just click on this checkbox. I accept the terms in the license agreement, like that. So just click on it and simply click on the next button. Once you click on the next button, it is going to ask whether you want to install this software in the C drive or some other where. If you want to install some other place, you simply click on the change and choose the directory where you want to install this software and simply click on the next. Okay, so I'm just choosing the C drive where I'm having a space in it. So I'm just using the C drive and clicking on the next button. Once you click on the next button, what is the next thing that you need to do here is it will start installation. So once you click on this install, so within seconds, it will finish the installation. So you just click on the finish. And what is the next step that you need to do? You need to check whether it is installed in your system or not. How to check it? Very simple step. Just to go to the search and type it here as command prompt, CMD. Once you click the command, so see here, you just click on this command prompt. There you type a command called node-v and hit the enter button. Now you can see v20.15.1. So what is this meaning here? The version of the node you are using here is 20th version, v20.15.1. I already said that when you're installing the Node.js, there will be one more package will be installed that is called npm. You should check that also. How to check? Npm space -v and hit the enter button. Now you can see. So 10.8.2. See, this is what. So if you are getting these kind of versions in your system after installation, the meaning that you have installed your Node.js in your system successfully. Let's create a application using the ReactJS. So what we have to do, I already said that we have to make use of a Visual Studio Code for writing the structure of the web application. And second thing, in order to runtime environment, in order to receive the response from the server side, we will make use of the Node.js, which is a runtime environment on the server side. And later on, to develop a single page applications, we need ReactJS. Yes or no? So we have to work on the Visual Studio Code. So now what I will do, I'm going to create one folder on my desktop with the name React. So just to create a new and give it like a ReactJS. Okay. So now this folder, I'm going to open it there. So just what is the name I have to give here is React. So now I'm going to open this folder in my Visual Studio Code. Open the Visual Studio Code. Now, in this Visual Studio Code, file, I'm just closing the previous folder. Now, I'm opening the new folder, open folder, which is on my desktop with the name ReactJS. Select the folder. So what's the first step they said for us? So you just create a project on it. So what I'm going to do here is open the terminal, and in this user note new terminal here. So what we need to do here is we need to provide a command called, first you have to do npx create React my app and create React app my site you should give. So I said already, whenever you are creating applications, you have to use a package called npm package. So if you are creating a temporary application, you have to use a command called npx, node package extension. So now see, create React app at 5.1.0. Okay to proceed? Yes. Once you click on the yes, so it's going to create one project with this name. What is the name I have given there? That name is created. What is the name? Project name, my site. So this my site is created. So in this my site, did I create anything? Nothing I created. You just open this. It is going to give the, what is the name of your site? My site. And what is the version? 0.1.0. What is this? It's a private. Yes, true. Means this is going to be developed by default by using this command. Okay. So then what is the next here? It is going to include some kind of dependencies required for your project. So like it is going to install React, React DOM, React scripts, some kind of things. If you want other than these packages, that can be installed with the help of npm. Okay. Now let it get installed. So before once after installation, we will do some kind of application development. So until that, we have to know what kind of application that I'm going to teach now. See, I'm going to develop a single page application, very basic level of application. So with the help of this, you need to develop one nice front end application, like a single page application. That is your minor project. See, this is my page where it contains a multiple links like a home page, contact page, course page, about page, and users page. See, whenever I'm navigating, this is a complete home page. It is in the current page is home page. So if I'm clicking on this, it is in the same page. If I'm just check it here, if I'm clicking the contact page, it is moving to the contact page. You just see the path here. And is it getting reloaded? No. So if I'm clicking the contact, it is going to open the contact content. Can you see when I'm navigating from one page to another page, you can see the changes here. So when it is navigating from one page to another page, it is not getting reloaded because it is a single page application. This page was developed with the help of ReactJS only. See here. So this is a home. So this is the content. Means initially we are in the home page. When you are navigating to the contact page, it is going to open the content present in this contact page. It is not getting reloaded. And here this component is common to all of the pages. You can include any number of components that is common to all the pages. If I'm clicking the course, see this course content is there. If I users page is there. Okay, so this was developed with the help of HTML and CSS. You can make use of different kind of JavaScript also. Okay, so we are going to develop these pages, this page only. Later on, you develop the same concepts, you use it, and you make it over one big, one nice website. Okay, so now come back. So come back to the Visual Studio Code. So it's still installing. It's okay. So now what is the next thing that you need to do here? So once you install this one, there will be multiple kind of files present will be there. There are multiple number of files will be added under the my site. So see here, I didn't use any node modules. What is this node modules? Means it will represents the packages. This and all representing the packages. I already said that Babel. So Babel is a one type of communicator for translating the language from user to machine. So that is what there are so many number of packages available that and all stored in this node modules. Okay, so like that. So if you check this React DOM, right, you just come here. So just check it. Those will be present here. So see, what is that? React DOM, right? So come scroll it down. So I have said one more kind of ESLint. Okay, this is also one kind of communicator. And we have seen some kind of other things also, just to go through it. So here we have a React. Okay, so this is what a React and a React DOM and a React scripts. These and all packages that and all included from this node modules. If you want, it is going to install only these things. If you want other than this, you can get it from this node module just by using a command, npm command. Okay, I'll show it later. So for navigating from one page to another page, only those packages are not enough. We should make use of one more type of package also, that is a React Router DOM. So to navigate from one page to another page, we need one more package, React Router DOM, that we are going to install it now. Okay, after showing it, I'll show it. So first, what is our agenda to create this one here is, first you create a home as one file, contact as one file, course as one file, about and user. So every file having some content, you just create that content with the help of HTML. Later on, you just include this and all present in one body section. So that is a one application. So there will be one component, which is a main component, that is app. Okay, so I'll show it. Wait a second. So once it is installed, I'll be showing. It will take little time before only first time. Once it is done, we can make it very fast. Just wait it. It's done. So Once it is done, it will recommend us to, first you need to change to your project, then you should run your project. How to change to your project means by using the command cd and your project name. Later on, you should make use of one command called npm start. With the help of that command, you can run your project. Okay, so here if you see, I didn't add a public folder, I didn't add src folder, I didn't add anything. Just with the help of a single line command, just with the help of this single line command, everything is getting ready-made for us. What we need to do, we need to understand what and all about this. Okay, so see, once it is done, see, we suggest that you begin by typing cd my site, means you should move to your project. Later on, you should start your project. So first, that only I will explain. Later, I will explain about all these folders name. What is the purpose of getting the public and what is the purpose of SRC? That and all I'm going to tell now. So first, what you should do, cd my site. You should move to your project first. cd. What is your project name? My cd my site. Just hit the enter button. So now you are moving to your project from ReactJS to my site. You got it. Now run your project with the help of a command npm start. Hit the enter button. So it's going to open in the browser by just giving a one path. So we got the default page. See, this is the logo, and see, edit src means you have to, if you want to do changes in your files, you should do changes in the src folder where it has a component called app.js. So once you did the changes, save to reload, then you can able to see the changes in your application. So this is the default page when you are creating a React application. Now I want to do the changes. So how? See, first, before doing changes, I just want to tell about this and how it is navigating to get that output. So just open this public folder. So this is called a favicon icon. This is a React that is called icon. And this index.html is the main file. To see the outputs, this file is very much important. This is the main file where we are seeing the outputs. If you see here, what is the title here for this file? You can check it. What is the title for this file? React app. This React app title only we are seeing here with the logo, this one. So if you want to do changes in the title, you simply remove this. I'm just going to my React app. So just save this, just to save this. See, whatever you do changes, automatically it will get compiled. So Webpack compiled successfully. Come back to the browser. Now, can you see here, my React app? This is the title that you have given, right? Just by the old one. This is the main file. From this file only, you are going to see the output on the browsers. So where these code and all you are getting, where these things and all you are can see, where these things and all you are going to see means where you have written all these things means you have written all these things in the main file called index.js. Come to the index.js, then you can go to the app.js. First, you open the index.js. Just open the index.js file. So in this index.js file, see here, constant root. This is a variable. Okay. In this variable, you are gathering the data. Okay. You are gathering the data, what you have written in the app.js in this file. So in this app.js file, you have written the complete structure for your site. This complete thing you gathered and you are adding in this index.js. That is what this function name. So in this app.js, so this is name, this function name you are adding in this index.js, means you are rendering the data. And this render data where you are seeing on the browser. So that is called root. So get element by ID root. In this section you need to see. So where this ID is given in the index.html. See here, div ID is equal to root. So how it is navigating? From this index.js. So you are writing the complete structure for your application in this. From this, you are just adding the link in the index.js to visualizing purpose. You are linking the things into the index.html. That means the very much important in our project is index.html, app.js, and index.js. And rest and all, we no need it. We can remove it from your project. If it is there, it will make us too very much clumsy and confusions. So just to remove which are not necessary for your application. Okay. So I will do later. First, what I'm going to do here is, I just want to remove the default content present in our Java ReactJS, this application. How to do the changes? Come to the Visual Studio Code, go to the app.js. I'm just removing. So in the SRC folder, you just do changes in the app.js. So inside this div section, what and all I have written, I'm just removing all the content. Header part completely I removed. Once I removed, you are not using any kind of logo. So if you are not using, that should not be present in that page. You should remove it. Okay. So now you come back, your page now becomes very much empty because you removed the complete content in that. That's why. So now what I'll do, remember, whenever you are creating an application using the React.js, there should be one parent tag. Okay, inside that tag only you should provide a multiple number of tags. Now I am using H2 tag. In that I am writing, what I am writing, welcome to React.js application. So this is my content that I want to write on my application. So now whatever you do changes, automatically it will get compiled. You come back to the browser. Now see here, welcome to React.js application. Did you do any changes? Did you do any stylings? No. But why you are getting in the middle of the page? Because there is some default stylings present in the app.css. So that's why that styles is applicable to that page. So what I will do, if you don't want, you just remove those styles and all just by selecting complete thing and just remove it. So now once it is removed, it's compiled successfully. You can see there is no stylings applied for it. Now you can apply the stylings what and all you want for your page. So now this app.js, so you have written code in this section. So you just use this class name. In the React.js, selectors are written with the help of class names like that. So in the JS, we are using, in the CSS, we are using a class ID like that. But whenever you want to do stylings for a specific section, you should give an identity with the help of a property called class name. Okay. So now just use this class name app, come to the app.css, and it should represent with the help of dot only. So whatever you copied that class name, you should paste it here. Now you write the things, the stylings, what you want to apply, that styling should provide it. So I want to give the color here as a blue color. Okay, now you can check it. The color for your text will become a blue color. The color for your text will become what color? Blue color. See here, the color you got it as blue color. So if you want some other stylings, means if you want to provide underline, then you can provide text decoration. This and all simple. What and all you know, you just provide the CSS things, text decoration, underline, or whatever you want, underline. And I want to make it at a page center of the page. So text align, center. So these things will all get applicable for your page now. So this is how you are going to do changes in the application. Now, what is main thing for us here? Our main thing is to create a single page application where it contains a multiple pages. So one component name is home, and second is contact, course, about, and user. And these files and all should be included under the main component, that is app.js component. And this app.js is included already in the JS. So you don't need to disturb any of the files. Okay. So first we need to develop a multiple components. How to create a multiple components? A very simple. You are creating a components under this SRC only. So just right click on this folder. Just right click a new file. So now I'm going to give the first file name as home. So must and should give a capital letter home.js. Should give an extension .js. This is one component. So here, if you observe app.js, it is giving some kind of structure. Yes or no? So for every component, it should maintain a common structure. So instead of writing manually each and every line, you can get it instantly if you are adding an extension. So what is that extension that we need to add it here? So just to go to the extensions, there you simply type, then you just to type it as ES7, ES7, you just to type it. So just to see here, just to open this one, you just install this one. So if you install this one, if you add this extension, it will give the ready-made structure for your components and all. Okay, functional related components will be added if you are added this extension. Okay, I already installed. So that's why you are getting disable and install. If you are not having, you just click on install. Okay. So once it is installed, now I'm going to create this kind of structure just by using that extension. So what you have to use to get that complete structure? What is the shortcut method? So you should use RFC. So just to click on this. So it is going to create a structure for us. It's going to create a structure for us. So now can you see it is a function. So same way. So same way, but here what I have did here is here you have created exported default here. So but here you have created one function. Later you have exported default app. Both same only. Okay. So now see here. Here by default it is giving one div where it contains a content called home content. Okay. So now this page I want to add it in where in your main application. What is your main component here? The main component is app.js. How to add it? So if you go and check it, did you see any kind of text home there? No, because this home page is not added in your app.js. That's why we are not getting. Understanding what I'm saying? That's why we are not able to see that. So now what you need to do? You just go to the app.js. Inside this div section, you just add that home page. So what is the home page function name? Home. This page should be added here just by using the customized tags. So what is that function name? Home. See, when you are typing, automatically it will give. So simply click on it. Once you click on it, that page is going to be imported directly. So whenever you are adding the components in the main component, must and should get imported. So and close this one. So close it like this. So now it is compiled successfully. Now if you open and check it, there will be a content. Okay, that is a home. Because you have done stylings for the app page, that's why you are going to see these kind of stylings and all. So now I will remove this one. Okay, so now you can get these kind of things. Okay, but I don't want to see this one. So I just want home, contact, course, about user, that only, right? So what I'm going to do, I'll just in the app.js, I'm simply removing this h2. Okay, so now we finished creating the home page. And one more thing, what I want to do, when I'm clicking this, that is what, right? When I'm clicking this, I want to generate the content, what it is there. Getting my point or not? So you should not provide this home. You should give some kind of content inside that one. Okay. So now see here what I'm going to do. I'm just providing h2. Okay, like this. This is home page. And in this page, I'm writing in this page, we will see HTML introduction like this. So whatever you want, you can provide it. Your wish, up to you. So later on, I'm going to provide some kind of links. You just see here what and all you are writing. The same thing you are getting because this function, this home page function is added in this application. That's why you are going to see it everywhere there. So now what I'm going to do, you just open a HTML introduction, any site you can open it. Copy these content, just to copy these lines, and I'm pasting in my Studio Code. So where is your home.js? This is your home.js. Open this home.js file. So below this h3 file, I'm just pasting it, and I'm going to include paragraph tags and list tag also. We know how to add list tags also. So I'm going to grab these files, view, wrap. Now, the first line I'm going to provide inside the paragraph tag. I'm going to provide a list so that I'm using a UL tag. So this inside the UL tag, I'm providing LI tags. So LI tags. So till where? Till here, this one, and one more point. So I'm providing LI. So here also I'm closing it. I'm closing it, and I'm closing the UL tag. Okay. So till here is done. So still some errors are showing. You just remove this P tag here. Okay. So now it is done. So now it's done. You come back to your browser. So check it your file. So now you can see this is a home page. In this, we will see HTML introduction, and I have given one paragraph, and I have given two lists so that we have got it here. So this one is enough for me for home page. Later on, I'm going to create a contact page. So similar way, go to the SRC, right click, new file. So course page or contact page, contact.js. So where this page will contain a contact of that particular site. So just hit on the enter. So every component should maintain the structure. For getting the structure, I already given the shorthand method RFC. Once you give this RFC, you just create a React this one. So now this contact content will not be seen in your app.js because you didn't include that contact function, this component you didn't include in the app.js. Now I'm going to include in the main component under the same application using, see here, course or contact, we have given the name contact. See, you are getting this name, it will suggest us. So just to click on it. Once you click on it, automatically that file will get imported here. See here, the file is going to be get imported. Then you should close it. So once you close it, what is the content present in that file? Nothing is there, only this content is there. So that is going to be seen in the same page. See here, contact. But this is not the right way. Whenever I'm clicking the home page, that time this content should become. When I'm clicking the contact page, only that contact should become. That means you are writing the complete things in the same page. So let us write the complete thing. Then I'm how to separate these things. Okay. So now here what I'm going to do instead of writing this one. So let's write the content inside this. So let us take H2 tag. This is contact page where it contains. So in H3, in a H4 tag, it contains details of this site. Okay. So later you can write something like whatever you want to write the content, you just write it. Okay. So you just make it more elaborate. You just elaborate it. I'm just making till here only. So now everything is seen in the same page. But this is not the correct way. Now what I'm going to do here is you should provide the navigations. Means whenever you are clicking the home page, that time home content should be seen. Whenever you are clicking the contact page, that time you should see the contact page details like that. So when you want to make that kind of things, it should be done with the help of a navigation, that means a router. So to make that one, the links and all should be provided in the one component. That is common component to all the files, right? So you should create one component, and in that component, you provide all the links. So see here. Now what I'm going to do, I'll just provide all the headings here. So to go to the SRC, just to create a one more file. I'm just creating all the files required for my application. So click on the SRC. Now new file. Now I'm giving a one file name as course.js. Course.js. So in this course.js, I'm going to provide the structure. So how to provide the structure? Simply give RFC from the RFC. So if you see, if you take this RFC, it is going to be seen same way, but it is not giving any kind of content. You can write the content here. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to provide, this is a course page. So only single line I'm writing. So later on, I'm going to create a one more page. So that is called users page. So users.js. So here also I'm providing RFC. So just to type it. So inside this, I'm just providing some content. So here also I'm just giving H2. This is a users page. This is users page. Okay. So now I didn't include this course page and users page in my app.js. Just include those files also in the app.js. So how to include, we know already. So just to give that file names. So course, when you are typing on it, will suggest us, just click on it. Automatically, this file is going to be imported and close it. Okay. If you are typing means it will not get imported. Again, you need to manually type it. So if it is suggesting us, just click on it, automatically it will get updated. So later on, what you should do here. So next thing you should make use of adding a one more file called users file. So see here it is suggesting us, is just click on it, just to close it. So automatically this will get updated for us. Now go to the browser and check whether the content of all those files present in the same file or not. Just open it. So now see here, the first here to here is for home page and the next two lines for contact page. And this page is a course page details and this page is a user's page details. So everything is in a single page for me. I don't want to get it in single page. Whenever I'm navigating from one page to another page, that time that specific page details will be displayed. How to get it done means you have to make use of one more package called React Router DOM. So that package help us to navigate from one page to another page. So before installing, what I'm going to do here is you just create one folder for placing a common component to all these links. Okay. So what I'm going to do, create one folder and give that folder name as new file and give that folder name as navbar.js. So now give the structure for it. So here I'm just giving RFC, just to click on it. It has here, this one, just to remove it, just to rename it, automatically it will get updated, right? So nav tag. So I just given this one and you just add this navbar tag also in your main application. Just add it in your main application. So the next thing that what we are going to do here is, so navbar. So I'm just adding in the app.js. Where is your app.js? Here. So in this app.js, I'm not writing anything now. So inside this div section, I just to provide navbar. Just what is the name that you have given? Capital letter, right? So navbar. So that file is going to get added up. So now just to open it, in this navbar, I didn't write any of these files. So we should write all these links. Okay, how to write? Instead of writing this way, what I'm going to do later I will discuss. First to open the browser. After adding that navbar, how it looks like I'm going to show. Nothing will be changes. Only the text will be added at the top of that application. That's it. Navbar will be added up. So open this file. So navbar is added. Now what I'm going to do to generate the links. Okay, what we have to use? We should install a React Router DOM. How to install the React Router DOM? Very simple, using a command, npm command. So just in the terminal, you just use C. So it will terminate the actions that are done in the browser. So you just click on yes. Now in this my site, you are creating a React Router DOM package. So use how to create the React Router DOM here, installing npm install. What is the package name? React hyphen router hyphen DOM. So you should install hyphen save. If you want, you can provide it. So you are installing one of the package which is not present already in your project, that you are installing it here. So once you install, there are so many kind of tags for navigating from one page to another page. So that should be imported in your application. With the help of that, we are going to get it the data of that particular pages. Now see, before that, where is that explorer? See here, inside this package.json, usually what and all be there means only React DOM and React scripts will be there. So this React Router DOM will be added now because you installed now. This is what added now. Okay. So the next thing what you need to do here is, now you just do changes in the nav bar, because the nav bar is common to all of the pages. So how to do the changes means, you just add the links. Means whenever you are clicking here, I have shown here. Whenever I'm clicking, I'm getting the home page. That means localhost, that one. See here, here is localhost 3000 means it should be presenting the only the home page, this details. Whenever it is having localhost 3000 contact, only this page should get displayed. This and all should not get. So whenever localhost 3000 slash, of course, that time this content should be get displayed. So to get that and all, there is a one tag called link tag. So that we will be using, which is which works like an anchor tag in the React.js. Okay. So what I'm going to do, so instead of writing this nav bar, okay, inside this nav, I'm going to use a link tag, which will act like a anchor tag in the React. So link tag I'm using. So whenever you are using the link tag, make sure you have imported that link from the React router DOM. That is compulsory. You should import it. Import. So you just import the link, link link. From where you are getting this tag? You are getting this tag from the React router DOM. So just React router DOM you have given. Now you should provide the paths. Means in this path, this page should get open. So use an attribute 2 is equal to, when I'm giving only the forward slash, which is nothing but only the localhost 3000. So what page should get open? It should open the home page. This is only the text that I want to show. You use anchor tags. Okay, so that time you will give the reference when the text will be there. When you're clicking the text, whatever the H reference you have given, that page is going to be opened. So when you're clicking this, it is going to open the localhost 3000. That's it. So like that, I'm going to copy this one more, copy this and add one more line. Here, I'm going to give the name as contact. Okay, along with localhost 3000, if it is getting this path, what it should get? It should open the contact page. So just like that, pasting here, if I am giving the course, okay, that time what page it should get open? Course page should get open. So just this is the text. Okay, just getting the text to click on it. Okay, to open these files. So one more thing, users file. So what is the path that you want to provide when you're clicking the text? Users. So now you have provided very well. Okay, now after installing, you didn't run your application. So you should run it, right? So what is the command that you need to use for running it? npm start. Just run it. So it will start running your application. Once it is done, it's going to be seen changes what we have done in the nav bar. Okay. Here, instead of writing this, okay, everything home page like this, you should provide it. Okay, what is the path? When you are getting that path, what page should get open? That you should provide it here. How to provide it? So to make use of that, there is a tags called browser. There is a tags called browser router. That browser router help us to navigate the pages. So I'll just comment all these lines. Okay, just remove it. So if you remove it, you don't need to worry. Here it will take some kind of errors. No need to worry. Later I will add it up all those things. So use a tag called browser router. There is a tag called browser router. This is coming from a React router DOM package. Okay, so browser router. So once it is include this browser router, inside this browser router, you should use two more tags called routes and route tag also. You should use two more tags, routes and route. So now just use this routes and route also. Later you just include in the import routes. Inside this routes, you are using a route tag. You are using a route tag. So route. So now here you should include these three tags from where it is getting. So I'm going to import it. Import. So multiple tags I'm including at a time. That's why I'm just writing in the curly brackets. Browser router from React router DOM. At the same time, you are adding one more tags also. React router routes. Then one more thing, that is route. So these three tags are coming from this React router DOM. So you included. Now in every route, you should provide the path from where it is coming. So whenever you are giving the path forward slash, the meaning that it is a home page. What element should get open? What is the element that it should open? So you should write element is equal to, inside the curly brackets, you should give that home page. So how we have written? Like this. Home, this one. So you should include this one. Okay, so this home is already added up here. So the same way, remaining paths and all should get added up. So paste it. So whenever I'm giving the course, okay, so that time it should open what page? Contact course page. What is the page? Course page, it should get open. So same time, same way, whenever I'm giving the path, contact, that time it should open contact page. Same way, whenever I'm giving the path, when I'm clicking, whenever the path is, what path it is getting, users, that time it should open users page. What page should get open? Users page should get open. So now everything is done, right? Now everything is clear. Now bar is okay. So you should provide it inside the browser router. Yeah, now you can see that. So what I did the mistake means this nav bar I have written out of the browser router. That's why you are not getting the output. That is what error it is showing. So nav bar should be inside this one so that it can be common to all of the pages. Now see here. So home page, contact page, course page, users page. If I'm clicking the users page, only users page details can be given. If I'm clicking the home page, only home page details will be seen. If I'm clicking the contact page details will be seen. If I'm clicking the course page, only course page details will be seen. So why you are getting close to each other means you need to apply the styles. Where to apply the styles means in the app.css, you just do the stylings for each and every page. So very simple, what I can do here is, so now what I'm going to do, so for the nav tag, so I have given the tag right in this nav section. So in the nav section, this is the tag name. So if I'm doing stylings, everything will be applied. These styles will be applied to the complete links, right? So now what I will do, I'm going to apply whatever the color you want, you can provide it. Background color, I'm going to give something like a dark gray color. And if I want the color of the text, I want the color of the text will be like a white color or something like what we can, I want a green color. Later, what is the, it should be like far away from one link to other link. So I'm going to apply padding so that 20 pixels top and bottom and 40 pixels like left and right. So 40 pixels left and right. And it should maintain some size as a font size. So I'll just apply font size is equal to, let us take something like, you can make large, larger, whatever you like it. So after doing these changes, you can check it your browser. Is this styles applied for your links or not? So it is getting compiled. Once it compiled, it open the browser. So now you can see home, contact, course, users. So it's not added up. So now what I'm going to do here is you just provide this margin for what? So you have did stylings for this complete thing. So if you want to provide the spaces between these text, it will be done with the help of a link. So link is nothing but the anchor tags. So use an anchor tag and you just to do the stylings. So now inside the navigation tag, there is a link tag specifying the anchor tags. Okay, so link. So now I'm going to provide a margin right. So use margin right. I'm just going to provide something like a 30 pixels. Now you can check it. There will be a spaces generated between the links. So open the site and you can see there will be spaces between the links. Spaces between the links. So just the same way you can provide the color for your body. Now see, just clicking the home button. So it is going to open the content of that home. If I'm clicking the contact content. If I'm clicking the course, now see here, whenever I'm navigating, you can check the path. It is only the local host 3000 because I have given the path is only forward slash. If I'm clicking the contact, so can you see the path? So contact. So when you're having this path, it should open the contact page. So that is what I have given while writing the code in the app.js. Where is the app.js? See here. In the app.js. Now see here. When your path is only forward slash, it is opening the home page. When your path is contact, it is going to open the contact page. When your path is course, it is going to open the course. When your path is users path. So you apply the styles and you can generate. If you are clicking the users, you can see users path is here. So it is going to open the users page. So this is how you can develop the single page application. Whenever I am navigating from one page to another page, this is not reloading the complete page. It is not, see here. You can see, check it there. It is not getting reloaded. So when it is not getting reloaded, this is a one kind of single page application done with the help of ReactJS. Till here, understood everyone how to create a single page application using the ReactJS. Okay, guys, take care. We'll meet in the next session. Hope you thoroughly understanding the concepts. If you are having any doubts, comment below. Still who are not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for more notifications. Keep supporting. We'll meet you in the next video. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye.